It was a 4-day stalemate, but the state Senate today finally advanced one of the biggest bills of the 2019 legislature. It's the continuation of Medicaid expansion, which provides health coverage to almost 100,000 low-income adults in Montana.
Mike Dennison was on the Senate floor for all of the debate and all the changes, and he updates us what's happened next.
The day on the Senate floor opened with a dramatic 26-24 vote, breaking a 4-day deadlock and placing the Medicaid expansion bill on the debate calendar later in the day. That vote was crucial, enabling the bill to meet a transmittal deadline that otherwise might have killed it. More than 4 hours later, the same 26-vote majority held for debate stage approval, advancing House Bill 658 to a final Senate vote on Tuesday. Opponents, however, didn't go down without a fight, arguing the legislature is going against the will of Montana voters, who last November defeated a ballot measure that proposed extending the program and funding it with higher tobacco taxes.
I think they voted because it was a tax, because it's socialized medicine, because it incentivizes people to not work and to be in the poverty level so that they can get a benefit for remaining under the poverty line. The voters of Montana said no, and here we are, some of us thinking we know better.
Democratic Senate Leader John Sesso argued that voters said no to higher taxes, but not to Medicaid expansion.
We have done what the people asked us to do, and is not raise their taxes to pay for this program. This is the product that we put together, and I would ask for a due pass today because people are counting on us.
90% of the $700 million a year program is funded by the federal government. A new tax paid by Montana hospitals also will pick up most of the state's share of the costs. Senator Dan Solomon of Ronan, one of 6 Republicans to support the measure on Monday, said Montana accepts federal money to help pay for many programs, and that HB 658 was an easy vote for him because of its economic benefits and aid to rural hospitals.
What's the first thing people look for when they look for a place to live? They look for housing, etc. Then they look, where is it in relationship to schools and hospitals? So we lose our smaller hospitals. That's going to make a big difference in how we look at things and how people look when they're looking for a place to live and a job.
If the Senate approves Medicaid expansion on Tuesday, it goes back to the House for a final vote, and then it could go to Governor Bullock for his signature. Whether that path depends on the fate of other bills remains to be seen. At the Capitol, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
One wrinkle in this whole showdown was that Republican lawmakers, some of them, had said they were holding the Medicaid bill hostage until they were assured a bill to help the Colstrip power plant would advance.